Hello and welcome back. Today's class is all about reconnecting with yourself through breath and movement to give you a greater sense of well-being. So, when you're ready, let's get started. We'll begin today at the back of your mat, seated in a comfortable position, maybe using a prop if that feels best for you. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and take a few moments here to release any thoughts of your day so far, of anything that might happen after this class, as you arrive in the present moment. There's nothing you need to think about here, nowhere else you need to be. This time is just for you. Start to bring your awareness to your breath here. Feel the rise and fall into your hands as you inhale and exhale. Begin to take your breath deeper now. Long inhales, imagine it traveling down to your belly. And a slow exhale, breathing all the air out. On your next exhale, release your hands. Inhale to reach your arms up above your head. And on your exhale, take a twist to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. Inhale to find center. And exhale, twist to the left hand comes down behind you. Continue moving with your breath here, maybe gazing over that back shoulder as you twist. Each time you inhale, find a little more length through your spine, lifting tall, raising the crown of your head as you reach your arms up. And on each exhale, twist as far as it feels comfortable for you. On your next inhale, take that reach up. Then exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. And inhale to press your hands away, extend your arms, lift your gaze. Holding here for one breath, open through your chest, feel that stretch through your heart space. And on your next exhale, begin to fold forward, bow your forehead towards the mat. Inhale, lift up, press your hands down towards the ground. And exhale, fold, pressing your hands up towards the top of the mat. Continue to move with your breath here. Let the length of your breath guide the length of your movement, always letting the breath lead. And on your next exhale, release your hands, reach them forward and away as you release your forehead down to the mat for your child's pose. Noticing how your breath expands into the back of your body here as you breathe in. Begin to lift your head and shoulders, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips high for your downward facing dog. Maybe taking a pedal of your legs here. If this is your first practice of the day, they might feel a little tight. And we'll begin to warm up your spine here with some spinal waves. So as you take your next inhale, begin to shift your shoulders forward over your palms as you round your spine, tuck your chin. And on your exhale, bend your knees, press your hips back as you arch through your spine. Inhale to round forward. And exhale, arch your back as you press back to your downward facing dog. Move with your breath here. Imagine that movement like a wave rippling through your spine. After your next exhale, return to your downward facing dog, and we'll take a vinyasa here. As you inhale, shift forward to your high plank. Maybe drop your knees here, and exhale, elbows bend, hug them in towards your chest as you lower down. Inhale, release your toes, lift to your baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, gaze towards your hands, And take a walk or a step up to the top of the mat with both feet. Finding a halfway lift here, maybe hands to shins, come to that flat back. Exhale, release your upper body down into your forward fold. Inhale to reach your arms up overhead as you come to stand, and exhale, release your hands down to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Inhale to reach your arms up one more time. Exhale, release down into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, crown of your head reaches forward. And exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, then your left. Lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. And exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, step your right foot forward. And release your back knee down. You can keep the toes untucked or release them, your choice. And bring your right hand to the top of your right thigh, opening up to a twist here. Let's take some circles with that right arm. Inhale, reach forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Rotating through that shoulder joint, maybe keeping your gaze in one direction, or you can choose to follow the hand with your gaze, or a little bit of an extra challenge. After your next exhale, hold with those fingertips reaching back towards the back of your mat. Maybe gazing back towards that hand and stay here, or option to bend your left knee, reaching towards your left foot here, maybe taking hold if that feels good for you. As you inhale, press your foot away into your hand and exhale to draw that heel in a little closer. Begin to release, plant your right hand back down. Tuck your back toes, lift that back knee up and step back to your high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lowering down. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Maybe a little movement here or find stillness. Let's take that to the other side. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to chest, step your left foot down. Release your back knee, maybe untuck the toes or leave them tucked under, your choice. Press down through your right hand this time, left hand comes to the top of your left thigh. Maybe gazing back behind you, and we take those circles. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and up. Exhale, reach it back and down. Again, moving with your breath here. Let the breath be your guide. Enjoying that twist through your spine. Take one more here. And on your next exhale, hold your fingertips reaching back behind you. Option to stay here or begin to bend your right knee, reaching towards your foot. If it's not comfortable to reach, you can keep drawing it in or keep that foot down. If you do have hold, use your inhale to press your foot into your hand and exhale to draw it in a little closer. Pressing your right hand down here to lift through that shoulder. And begin to gently release the foot if you have hold of it. Plant your left hand back down. Tuck your back toes. Lift that back knee. Step it back to your high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. And exhale, release back. Downward Facing Dog. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, release it out. Can you find a little more length through your spine, pressing the mat away with your hands? Maybe your heels release a little further down for your last exhale. And inhale to gaze forward. Walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Find that halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, soften and fold down, crown of your head towards the earth. Inhale, rise to standing, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, draw your hands down to heart center. Let's float out one more time. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. This time pausing here. Your hands can stay on the mat, or maybe they find opposite elbows. Perhaps you take a little sway here. Feel your spine decompress. Crown of your head is heavy towards the mat. Can you take your breath any deeper here as you surrender into this posture? Release your hands back to the mat. Bend your knees, step back to your high plank. This time lower all the way down to your belly. Release your toes, elbows come underneath your shoulders, hands plant in front, finding your Sphinx pose here. Find some length through the back of your neck. As you feel this compression for your lower back, your feet can be together or apart, whichever feels best for you. Each time you inhale, think of lifting through your collarbone, open through your heart space. Pressing into your elbows and forearms to stay lifted through your shoulders. Begin to release your forehead all the way down to the mat. Take your arms alongside your body, palms face up to the sky as we prepare for our locust pose, a really great back strengthener. On your inhale, lift your head and shoulders, lift your feet, press your fingertips to the bottom of the mat, and exhale to release down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift and lengthen out through the crown of your head. Reach your toes away. Option here to hold, maybe interlacing your fingers behind your back. Press your hands away. See if you can lift them up away from your glutes. Breathing here, feel that beautiful opening through your heart space. That stretch through your shoulders. On your next exhale, release down. Hands come underneath your shoulders, rest your forehead to the mat, feeling that connection to the earth here, that sensation of grounding. And on your inhale, press up to your tabletop position. Bring your knees underneath your hips, walk your hands forward, and release your chest and forehead down towards the mat for your puppy pose. Make sure that your hips are directly over your knees here to make the most of that back bend. If your forehead doesn't reach all the way down to the mat, feel free to put a block or a cushion beneath it. As you let your heart melt down towards the ground, feeling that opening through your shoulders, and take your breath a little deeper here. Begin to gently release, lifting up to your tabletop position. Bring your big toes to touch, take your knees a little wider apart, and reach your fingertips forward for child's pose. Staying lifted for the moment with your head and shoulders as we take a gentle twist here. Thread your left arm underneath your right armpit and bring your left cheek down to the mat here. Maybe reaching those right fingertips a little further forward And feel that gentle twist through your spine, that beautiful release as you breathe deeply here. Slowly begin to release. Lifting back through center, plant your left hand and thread your right arm underneath your left armpit and rest your right cheek down to the mat this time. Maybe reaching your left fingertips a little further away. And each time you exhale, see if you can soften your body down a little more. And you find any more ease in this posture. Focus your awareness on your breath. And begin to lift slowly back up. And this time allow your forehead, your chest to melt down, relaxing into your child's pose. You can keep your fingertips reaching forward, or perhaps you take them back towards your feet, allowing your shoulders to relax down here. Releasing out here, reach your fingertips towards the top of the mat and begin to lift up to your tabletop position. Make your way through to seated and reach your legs out in front, feet planted, knees bent, hands come behind your thighs. Use an inhale to lift your chest and exhale to roll down through your spine all the way to your back. Reach your arms out to the side. Take your feet mat's distance apart and begin to gently rock your knees from side to side, keeping both shoulder blades planted down. Take it nice and slow here, maybe gently turning your head from side to side, releasing any tension from your neck. And the next time you find your knees over on the left, pause here, perhaps taking your gaze to the right. Feel free to close your eyes and ask yourself, can I relax any more here? Try to find a little more softness. And on your next inhale, come up through center. Exhale to send your knees to the right, perhaps turning your head to the left. There's no more effort here. Each time you exhale, imagine any remaining tension melting away, leaving your body. Focus your awareness on your breath. And on your next inhale, gently lift back through center. Walk your feet back in. Soles come together as you open your knees out to the sides, releasing into your Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. Bring your hands to your belly here and find your deep breath as we come into our final resting posture. This is your time to relax. So perhaps as a gift to yourself here, you allow yourself this time to be present, this time that you deserve to rest, to restore. There's nothing you need to do. Everything else can wait. You've come here today to do something good for your body, your mind, and your soul. You can remain and relax for as long as you need to here. But if you're ready to close out your practice with me, gently draw your knees together, plant your feet, and then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug, showing yourself all that love that you deserve. Maybe take a sway side to side here, massaging your lower back. Perhaps a circle with your knees, one way and the other. On an inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Roll over to one side, pausing here for as long as you need. When you're ready, gently press your way up to seated, finding a comfortable seat in the center of your mat. Let's take some deep breaths here together to finish. On your inhale, sweep your arms up above your head, reach your fingertips high, and exhale to bring your palms together, draw your hands down to heart center. And again, inhale, big reach up. Exhale, bring all that good energy down to your heart. One more time, inhale, maybe gazing up here. Exhale, draw your hands down, giving thanks for your practice. Bow your head towards your heart. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's class, don't forget to like and subscribe for a new video every week, and I look forward to practicing with you again next time.